Hey guys, welcome back to Kale's Fish Corner. Today we're talking about the 150 gallon. All the fish that I put in it, what it's filtered by, everything about it. So stay tuned. Alright guys, this is a 150 gallon aquarium that I got from my wife's co-worker. It was up in the attic of their place. And this is the same people I got that 55 gallon that I set up just last week. But this tank has 19 tiger barbs along with 9 scissortail rasboras, which are the ones with the black tips. 1 roseline shark. I am going to be getting more of those. Along with 4 Bosemani rainbow fish. I have the Buenos Aires tetra. I do believe there is 10 of those. And those are the fish right there with the red fins. I have a few green severums, along with 3 tinfoil barbs that you might be able to see darting all across the tank. There's some more of the green severums. I also got some angelfish. I'm not sure exactly what kind they are. I know there's 2 koi, and then there's like a greenish black striped one. There's also 3 clown loaches also in this tank as well. There's I think about 59 fish in total in this fish tank, and it's not scaped. As you can tell, there's nothing in the tank, but I do have the gravel that I'm going to be putting in it, and then I do want to scape it with some plants and some rocks and maybe wood. This tank is being filtered by one corner filter, which it's basically almost like an old school sponge filter, but you actually just fill up the entire plastic reservoir with whatever type of media. If you wanted to use sponges, carbon, polishing pads, filter floss, whatever, you actually put it in there, inside of it. And mine's just running just the normal sponges that I just filled in there. And as you can see, there's bubbles coming out of the top. And it runs off just like a sponge filter does, just by using an air pump and a air stone. And it sucks water in through those vents. And I do believe they said these are rated for about 100 gallons an hour. So there's not a lot of flow in one of these, but it's nice to have just for extra beneficial bacteria. It really doesn't do a whole lot of polishing of the water where it's the thick sponges, but it's a pretty old school filter that I got when I picked up this tank. And then also, you can see the intake tube, and this is for the Marineland, I think it's the Penguin 350 gallon per hour pump. And what's really cool about this pump is you have the intake down at the bottom where the sevrums are, but then if you go up to the top, you can see the gray, it's like a flap, but that also allows it to suck water from the top of the water column as well, which I found was pretty neat. If I open this up, the top, that's all I am running for the hang on the back filter as of right now. And this hang on the back filter did come with the tank. And again, I just stuck sponges that are already seeded with beneficial bacteria in it. And then there's still plenty of room to add extra filtration, so if I would need it. Also, right there is an old school heater that actually clamps on the top of the tank, and part of it sticks up out of it, which I thought was pretty neat. But it is not running on this tank. It's not plugged in or turned on, due to the fact that the room in here is about 80 degrees and the tanks usually stay about 78 to 79. Also, it's only lit up just by a 2-3 foot long fluorescent bulb. There's two of them in there, and that allows me to achieve the shadowing effect, where you see most of the light is centered in the center of the tank, and then it kind of fades off when either side. That way the fish has a chance to be actually out of the light, or as much of the light if so. But I thought it'd be cool. I might add more light to the future, or maybe replace it to a LED where it's more energy efficient, but we'll have to see in the long run. One of the things I mostly enjoy about this 150 gallon aquarium is there's a lot of movement in here. I wanted to put fish that would use the 6 foot length of the tank and be able to use a lot of it. And I didn't want fish that just sat in one spot and occasionally moved, but I wanted to have fish that would fill it up and constantly be moving. Now, there is a couple fish in here who aren't as active, which are like the angelfish and the green severums. It may be the bala sharks. But other than that, every fish in here is pretty mobile. There's a lot of movement in the tank, which can also help with circulating the water. Because as these fish are swimming back and forth, they're making that water move and it's stirring up stuff and can help push it to the filters that are in the tank. I do have plans to put another, at least hang on the back filter, if not incorporating a canister filter onto this tank. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown of the tank, and I'll be putting some B-roll or maybe some voiceover over the unboxing of these fish when I was putting them in the tank and releasing them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. And if you want more content like this or even updates in the fish room, hit the subscribe button. If not, hit thumbs down. That way I know if you guys liked it or not. And also, if you guys have any particular fish you like in here, or fish that you think would go well with the fish that I have, put them down in the comments. I like to read them. Until then, guys, stay safe, keep keeping fish, and stay fishing.